Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 25 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day this year to improve in some way, shape, or form. So this month, we're setting the foundation. We're covering and using a big picture perspective of the different areas and aspects of our life that we'll dive deep into as we go throughout this year, doing one thing every day to make us a better human being. And today we're talking about physical growth, physical health, physical well-being, and how that makes you a better person. Well, I'll share 5 ways that it does that. Then I'll share some daily practices and habits we can do starting today, if we're not doing some version of them already, to enhance our physical well-being, our physical health, our physical growth, and talk about how it impacts 5 different areas. I don't know if I have 5 or not. We'll have to see. And helps us to improve and show up in the world in a better way, a more confident way, that sets off a ripple effect for transformation for us, but transformation for other people as well. Because we are now a good example of how we can be in the world. So the power of physically taking care of ourselves, this one is a very personal journey for me. I did not do it for the first 50 years of my life. And of course I did some, but I didn't pay attention. Between my 30s and 40s, I didn't put my physical health and well-being first at all. It was probably, if I had a 7-part life framework back then, it was 7 out of 7 in terms of priority and taking care of myself. I was raising my family, building businesses, doing things, anything but actually physically taking care of myself. So the 5 things I'm going to share with you that you can do to enhance your physical well-being and health on a daily basis. Let's see. Let me take a look and see if I was doing any. I was not drinking water. I was not prioritizing sleep. I was not moving my body. I was not choosing whole foods, and I was not practicing mindfulness. So there you go. 5 out of 5 I was not doing, which led to a huge health challenge, which makes me just grateful and happy to be here and able to talk to you and able to share and do an annual challenge still every year. But paying attention to, and the question I want you to ask yourself and then answer as our action item today is, how does physical health make me a better person? How does physical health and well-being make you a better human being? I work with a lot of people that have chronic pain, and I have family members that have chronic pain. I have chronic pain and have had chronic pain since my 20s. And how you handle things when you are in actual physically agonizing pain is different than when you're not feeling pain. And so we want to be physically healthy so that we can alleviate, and there's a lot of things we can do to alleviate pain, and that's a topic for another day. But being physically healthy and having well-being, physical well-being, absolutely positively boosts our energy levels. I have a lot more energy when I don't have a migraine than when I do have a migraine. I'm a lot more productive when I don't have a migraine than when I do have a migraine. It makes it possible for us to have energy to create and do the things we need to do to create the life that we want. It enhances our mental clarity and emotional stability. We talked about emotions yesterday, and I will be one of the first to admit that when I'm feeling physically healthy and good, I am less emotional. I'm a lot more stable. I'm able to rationalize and take a pause and take a deep breath and make a decision or a choice of how I'm going to respond or react to something. I don't just do it automatically. And mental clarity as well. If we practice mindfulness and things, we will have, and if we're in tune with our core values and our beliefs and our thoughts, we will make much better decisions and choices than we otherwise would have. Being physically healthy builds discipline and resilience, right? If we are strong and physically healthy, we are able to deal with all the stuff that life throws at us. It improves our relationships through confidence and positivity. I don't know about you, but I have a lot more fun, and I enjoy much more hanging around positive people than people that are negative and ain't and awfuling all the time, or bitching and moaning and complaining about things, usually that they have absolutely no control over. Finally, 5, it increases our longevity and our quality of life. I've spent literally years of my life with a very, very low quality of my life because of health challenges, actual physical health challenges. In my 20s, it was about 3 years. And so I felt like for the longest time that I missed out on so much because I couldn't participate because of my physical challenges and health challenges. So I kind of talked about the daily habits. Already I ran through them and said I wasn't doing any of them in my 30s and 40s. But what are some things we can do every single day to make ourselves physically more healthy? Number one, drink plenty of water. Drink enough water. One of the most important things that we need to do to cleanse our cells and cleanse our body is to drink water every single day. My dad taught me a trick after my sudden cardiac arrest to keep track of that, and I'll share it later on this year when we talk about physical well-being on a daily basis. We need to prioritize sleep. I would say the average amount of sleep I got in my 30s and 40s was 4 hours a day, and that was mostly on a good day. Almost never got more than 4 hours sleep, which was really, really bad for me, and I didn't prioritize it because I prioritized everything else above that. You know, I had to do this, I had to do laundry, I had to get all this stuff done. Move your body, go for a walk, dance, you know, take a workout, take a yoga class, just keep moving. Take the stairs, park a block further away. Choose whole foods. I will say I love fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, but I was definitely a yo-yo dieter in my youth. And in, again, my 30s and 40s, I did not take care of myself and eat right. I would grab, you know, I'd live on Diet Coke and coffee all day, and then I'd grab chips or something before bed, and that was about it. Not the picture of health. And then finally, practice mindfulness. Find some way, a couple of minutes a day, just to breathe and meditate and reflect on what's working. I like to focus on what's going well instead of always focusing on problems and challenges. And all of this, all of these things, you become an example for the people you love and care about. And that creates a ripple effect of transformation throughout your circle of influence and throughout the world, because they have a different circle of influence. So love to know how you think and you believe that physical health makes you a better human being, makes you a better person. Share in the comments below so we can learn from one another. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.